Hi everybody, this is Nitish Mittal. Thank you very much for telling us your doubts. We will be releasing these videos as extra tutorials where we will discuss the most common doubts faced by you all. Today I am going to talk about strings, indexing and slicing, and also about some important string methods. Strings are sequence of characters. In Python, we can write a string using double quotes, say hello, using single quotes, if I say hello in single quotes, or we can even use triple quotes. We can also use a combination of the quotes, which really helps us when we are writing long sentences. For example, if I say, I am going to watch a movie. In this, you can see that I have used a combination of two types of quotes without using any escape character. Along with that, I can also use a triple quotes. If I say A equals to, I am going to watch the horror movie. Strings in Python are indexed starting from 0. So if I want to access the 0th element in this string, I will just say A0 and it will return me the empty character as you can see in the string. If I want the G of going, for that I'll use the index 5. I say A of 5, it will give me the G. So basically you just count the number of positions that you have to go and that index will correspond to the character that you are looking for. If you are looking for a character from the end of the string, for that we will use negative indexing. So if I want to catch the V of the movie, I'll just say A of -3. This will give me the V of the movie. Similarly, if I want to catch the M of the movie, I'll just say A of -5, which will give me the M of the movie. So this was when we have to catch a particular character at a particular index in a string. Now next, if we want to catch a particular sequence of characters, so if I want to catch the word going, for this, first of all, you can note the starting index of the word going, and that is 5. And you can just add the length of the characters pattern that you're looking for to the starting index. Going is made up of 5 characters. If we add 5 to 5, we get a 10. But another way to visualize this is we have a starting index of 5 and the second G of going occurs at the ninth index. So we will add 9 plus 1. Python takes the sequence of characters starting at the start index but less than the second index that we enter inside the square brackets. We can even use negative indexing when we are catching a sequence of characters. For example, in this string, if we want to catch going to watch the horror with the quotes of the horror, we will say A, starting index of G is 5 and the ending quote of horror is at an index of -7. So I will say -7 plus 1. If the string pattern that we are looking for starts at the 0th element, then we don't have to explicitly mention that element and we can just say a colon and the ending, say if we say 10. Similarly, if we are going till the end of the string, we do not need to enter the ending index explicitly and we can say I have to go from 5 till the end of the string. If we want to skip certain characters for a pattern from this string, we will use double colons inside the square brackets. If we want every third character of this string starting at the 0 index, I will use A colon colon 3. This means that I want the complete string and the every third character from that complete string. So this gives me the 0th character, that is the space. After that, the third character M, and so on. If I want to catch every third character of the word going, I will say I want the word going from starting from 5th till 9 plus 1. Then I want every third character, so I'll mention 3 here. I have G, and then after that the third character is N. Now this is a pattern that I have written over here. Pause the video and think what this could mean. This pattern means that we have to consider the entire string, but we will be going -1 units at a time. So that means the reverse of the string. Let's have a look at some of the string methods. All the string methods are listed here. The square brackets in the argument signify those are optional arguments like count. Count returns the number of non-overlapping occurrences of substring sum in this string, and the start and the end of the string are the optional arguments for this function. Then we have several methods to return a boolean after a check on the string, like is alnum. For alphanumeric it will return true, is alpha returns true for alphabetic, is digit returns true for digits, is lower returns true for lowercase letters, is space returns true for a white space, is title returns true for a title case string. We have three important methods: strip, lstrip, and rstrip that we use commonly whenever we are reading the text from a file or from some data from the internet. So if I say I have a string hello and I wish to strip the left part of hello, I'll say a dot lstrip. If I want the right part, I will say a dot rstrip. If I want to strip both the white spaces at the beginning as well as at the end, I will say a dot strip. We can also strip a particular sequence of characters from a string. If I want to remove O along with the right space, I will say a dot r strip O. Another important method is replace. If I want to replace the spaces by a comma, I will say a dot replace the spaces by a comma. Next, we have two methods that we do a common task, that is to find a particular character. One is find. If we say a dot find L, it will return the first occurrence of the letter L. But if I find a letter that doesn't exist, it will return me a -1. If we use index, it does the same job when the letter is present in the string, but if that is absent, this will give a value error. Now I will talk about one another very important method of string known as split. Consider this string. In this string, I have mentioned three names: Annabelle, Nitishmittal, and Oren Seliger. Now I will run the split method on this. You can see by default, the split method separates all the names by the space character. We can also explicitly mention a particular character for split. As we have now separated the string, the names by a semicolon. If we again run the split on the semicolon, then we can see that the names are separated by the separator semicolon, and we have the complete names as list elements. So that's it for this video. In the next video, I will discuss lists, tuples, dictionaries, also mutation and aliasing. Thanks for watching.